The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is a masterpiece. I know I'm not exactly making a hot take here, but it's really impressive just how wonderful this game is. From the vast open world full of lovable characters, thrilling combat, and an epic quest to save the kingdom, it's no doubt that it did so well. Back when I first got my Switch, I loved this game so much I actually 100%ed it. For a while, I thought I knew the game inside and out, until I saw this clip.
Rito. Right after my game freezes. What? What did I do? Wait a minute. I don't understand what just happened.
The first time I saw this, I think I was just as surprised as he was. How does Vinny get a Korok seed when it looks like he didn't solve a puzzle? To understand this, let's talk about how Breath of the Wild works. In Breath of the Wild, there are 900 Koroks hidden all across Hyrule. They're always hidden behind a puzzle that you have to solve, whether it's completing a rock pattern, shooting balloons, or following a flower up the side of a cliff, just to name a few. When you complete the puzzle, you'll hear this jingle, and the camera will cut to the respective Korok appearing to give you your prize. We see this happen in the clip, but what's confusing is that Vinny didn't solve any puzzle. The Korok seed nearby makes you lift a rock into a well, and this definitely isn't that. So how did this happen? The Korok we see is actually found near the Gihara Shrine, which is on the mountains close to the Hebra Tower. Normally, you'd have to roll a snowball down the mountain into a hole to get the Korok. But as we can see, Vinny is nowhere near that, so he couldn't have done it normally. Now, let's put all that aside and talk about loading. I promise this will all make sense in a bit. Like most games, Breath of the Wild loads in things only if you're near them, as a way to save space and keep your frame rate smooth. Think of it like the game loading in only the stuff it thinks you'll normally see or use in that area. If it tried to have everything exist at the same time, there'd be so much the game would have to keep track of at once that it might even break. This is commonly known as LOD, or Level of Detail, and is in a bunch of other games you might know. When Vinny enters this area between Tabantha and Hebra, the game knows that he might try to find the Koroks hidden around, so it loads in the objects needed for puzzles, including these snowballs. Sometimes, the game makes mistakes, and movable objects like the snowballs appear in slightly different positions. One of the snowballs might load a little close to the edge of the cliff, and I'm sure you can tell where this is going. So, putting it all together, what most likely happened was this. Vinny entered the area between Tabantha and Hebra, and all movable objects loaded in. One of the snowballs on top of this mountain near the shrine was a little too close to the edge, and rolled into the hole on its own, causing Vinny to get the Korok seed, all without him even touching the puzzle. I know, it's a bit weird, and it's not an exact science, but he's not the only one to have gotten this glitch. A few people on Reddit have also had this happen to them, and were just as confused about it. But hey, that's one Korok seed down, only 899 to go. And that's how this clip works. Remember guys, keep playing your favorite games because there's always something new to learn about them.
Understand what just happened. Where even is that?